Potential Red Raiders flooded the United Supermarkets Arena this morning during a special annual event. We'll have the details coming up.
Last Friday, students from around the country celebrated College Radio Day. Find out how Texas Tech's student-run station took part in the festivities next.
And a country legend who has entertained people for nearly 40 years will be making a special stop in the Hub City next week. MCTV's Katie Main has all the details on this week's fall kickoff of the Presidential Lecture and Performance Series.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Monday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Will Jackson.
And I'm Devin Blackburn. Yesterday afternoon, hundreds of potential Texas Tech students and their families made the trip to Lubbock for an annual event that gives them a chance to see college life up close and personal.
That's right, Devin. The annual Texas Tech preview kicked off at the United Supermarkets Arena at 1 p.m. yesterday. Attendees stopped by the United Supermarkets Arena before heading out to academic breakout sessions with departments and colleges across campus. Texas Tech preview continued this morning with a special pep rally at the USA. The rally featured members of the Going Band from Raiderland, Tech's Cheer and Pom squads, and special guest speakers from the university. Following the pep rally, representatives from academic departments and colleges, university services, and student groups set up tables around the arena's concourse. Potential students and their families could stop by the various tables to get more information about all that Texas Tech has to offer. Once attendees finished up at the USA, they could jump on a charter bus for campus and housing tour. Texas Tech Preview is an annual event organized by the Office of Undergraduate Admissions. This year's event wrapped up this afternoon at 1 p.m.
With the fall semester underway, Texas Tech is now entering its 94th year educating students. The university system as a whole has seen many changes over those 94 years, including many in just the last 12 months. This is a live look at the annual State of the University address from President Lawrence Skuvenick. The event started at 2:30 p.m. this afternoon in the Sub Ballroom and is open to the campus community. The annual address includes information and the details on the university's current mission and goals, and also gives the president a chance to give the campus community an update on the university's growth over the last year. The annual State of the University address takes place each fall. If you would like to watch this year's State of the University address, just visit youtube.com/Texas Tech and click on the Videos tab.
Texas Tech's College of Media and Communication is home to the university's only student-run radio station. And this past weekend, KTXT-FM helped to raise awareness of the station by participating in the annual College Radio Day event. Starting at 8 a.m. on Friday, KTXT staff and volunteers began a 24-hour live broadcast marathon. Throughout the day, students hosted special shows and DJ shifts, live bands performed in the studio, and the station even broadcast live from a stop on the First Friday Art Trail. During the day, special guests stopped by the station's third-floor studios to express the importance of Friday's event.
College radio here at KTXT-FM at Texas Tech University is alive and well, and we're so excited that we are the local connection here in Lubbock, Texas, the Raider 88.1. Thanks for listening.
Along with students and alumni, National Public Radio's Bob Mondello also made a special stop by the KTXT studios. Mondello is the arts and movies critic for NPR. Mondello was on campus to act as a keynote speaker for a conference held at the School of Music. KTXT-FM's College Radio Day Marathon wrapped up on Saturday morning, but you can catch live student broadcasts throughout the week. Just tune your radio to 88.1 FM or visit theraider88.1.com. Over the weekend, sunshine finally returned to the South Plains. After nearly 2 weeks of cloudy, wet conditions, Lubbock residents could finally get outside and enjoy clear skies and warm temperatures.
That's true, Will. Some areas of the city even saw highs in the low 90s yesterday afternoon. But with the start of a new week, some changes have already made their way to the Tech campus. Let's take a look at the MCTV forecast. The flags in Memorial Circle are really moving today after a cold front made its way into the area overnight. We've seen gusts from the north to up to 30 miles per hour today, and that has kept temperatures nearly 20 degrees cooler today. Today's high is only predicted to reach the mid-60s. Overnight, we'll see temperatures cool down into the upper 30s, making for the coldest night we've seen this fall. Tomorrow morning, windy conditions are still in the forecast, but they should start to slow down after 8 a.m. We'll continue to see plenty of sunshine, but the temperatures will stay cool again with a high in the low 60s. Tomorrow night, winds will be much lighter and temperatures will cool off into the low 40s. On Wednesday, we'll see more sunshine and a rebound in temperatures. Highs should climb into the mid 70s and we'll see light winds throughout the day. Overnight on Wednesday, temperatures will be mild with a low in the upper 50s. The warming trend will continue into Thursday with temperatures creeping back up into the low 80s by late afternoon. We'll continue to see clear skies and winds will again be light. Overnight, temperatures will cool off just below 60 degrees. Looking ahead, clear skies and warmer weather should stick around into the weekend.
Over the weekend, the Texas Tech Red Raiders headed north to Lawrence, Kansas for their first conference road game. Tech was predicted to win Saturday's game, and they did not disappoint. The Red Raiders defeated the Jayhawks 65-19. Tech's offense had a field day, racking up more than 600 yards, but it was really the defense who shined, allowing KU to only score 2 touchdowns and forcing 4 turnovers. Quarterback Nick Shimanek passed for 233 yards and 2 touchdowns, with most of his throws going to Kiki QT. QT racked up 87 yards on 8 receptions and 1 touchdown. Running back Justin Stockton also had another career day, with 15 carries for 161 yards and 1 touchdown. With Saturday's win, Tech made its way into the top 25 for the first time this season. The Red Raiders are now ranked number 24 in the weekly AP poll. Tech will carry that ranking into Morgantown, West Virginia, as they take on the Mountaineers this Saturday. Kickoff's set for 11 a.m. on Saturday, and you can catch all that action on ESPNU.
Every year, the Office of the President hosts a set of unique events on campus that brings some of the best and brightest entertainers and artists from around the country. Katie Main welcomed in a special guest last Friday with all the details.
I'm here with Joe Moore, Director of the Presidential Lecture and Performance Series. So welcome, Joe.
Hi, Katie. How are you today?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good.
Well, first of all, tell us a little bit about your role and involvement with the lecture series.
You bet. The Presidential Lecture and Performance Series is housed out of the President's office, and it's been around for 12 years. For the last 10 years, I've been director of the Presidential Lecture and Performance Series. So I have the best job on the planet. I get to bring in performers and speakers and poets and dance companies, and we present about, usually it's about 5 to 6 a year, and we're super excited about this year.
Wonderful. So talking about this year, what can we expect coming up in these events next week?
Well, next week on Thursday, October 12th, we are just so excited to have Lyle Lovett coming to Lubbock. And he's going to be in conversation with Paul Allen Hunton, who is the general manager of Texas Tech Public Media. So it's called Lyle Talking, an evening of conversation with Lyle Lovett. It's going to be a very interesting format. Don't be surprised, he'll bring his guitar. It's not a performance per se, but it's going to be similar to like Inside the Actor's Studio, if any of your viewers have seen that, to where it's an interview talking about his creative process, talking about the tales behind the music, a little bit about who he is and how he comes up with the songs that he does. He's got such a diverse catalog of songs, as you probably know, from jazz to gospel to folk to country. He's a little bit of everything. Yeah.
So I love it. That's a big name. So how
is.
exciting is that for Tech to be hosting him here?
Oh, I think it's fabulous. And the other really cool thing about it, Katie, is that we have him for a couple of days. And on Thursday, we're going to be going to the Lubbock High School. I have a program I put in place called Visiting Artists. And what happens is he will go speak to about 80 to 100 music-related students that are choir and orchestra kids and AP music theory students. And they have prepared questions. They'll be prepared to talk to him about, I have researched his music, about his life and work. And then that afternoon, he's going to be speaking to about 25 of our Texas Tech Honors College kids.
Kind of lastly, how can students find out about what's next, like for the Lyle event next week?
You bet.
How can they come?
And the other thing that they need to know is student tickets are always free.
Okay.
All that they need to do is provide their valid TTU ID at the info desk that's outside of the Allen Theater. They have tickets available now, so they get a free ticket, so 1 free ticket per student, and that's always the case. So when we launch our series in August, as of August 1st, you can get tickets to anything you want all year long. And you go to www.presidentialseries.ttu.edu. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook. Like us,
Yeah.
follow us, and come. Staff and faculty, the tickets are only $18. It's essentially the president's gift to the community because it's a sponsored program. We're just so lucky to have these world-class performers coming to Lubbock. And a lot of students, one of two things. They've either come from big cities where they're used to having more divergent entertainment, or they're from here and they've never heard world music or poetry or dance or any of that. So it's just a great opportunity. And it's free.
Wonderful.
So, yeah. Tell them to come.
I will. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So one more time, the date of...
It's Thursday, October the 12th. The event is at 7 o'clock. Doors open at 6:30. It's general admission seating, so first come, first serve. It is going to sell out, so I would encourage your viewers and students to hurry up and get their tickets.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's all I have for you, so thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Katie. Enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Lyle Lovett isn't the only musician performing on campus this week. The School of Music also has some events on its calendar with an international feel. Let's take a look at the MCTV events calendar. Tonight, the Himley Recital Hall will be home to the sounds of Bulgaria, Greece, Macedonia, Romania, and Turkey during the Fall Balkan Ensemble concert. Starting at 8 p.m., students of Professor Roger Landis will showcase various traditional works along with original compositions. All selections will include special arrangements created by the students in the ensemble. Tonight's concert is free and open to the public.
If you are a student still trying to figure out what major works for you, the Office of the Provost is hosting a unique event that may help you narrow down your choice. Tomorrow afternoon, Dr. Michael San Francisco will present a special lecture entitled How Bacteria Get Around and Make the World Go Round in the College of Business's Room 101 at 3 p.m. San Francisco is a professor of biology and the dean of the Honors College. The lecture will answer various questions regarding bacteria and give students a chance to explore their interest in biology and science. Tomorrow's event is a part of the Double T College lecture series taking place throughout the fall semester. For more information on the Double T College and Dr. San Francisco's lecture, visit provost.ttu.edu.
And on Wednesday, stop by the Sub to get a picture of yourself unlike any you've seen before. Starting at 11 a.m., the Student Activities Board is hosting the Speed Sketchers event across from Copy Mail. Until 3 p.m., an artist will be available to create a caricature of yourself and your friends in just minutes. The Speed Sketchers event is free to all students with the Tech ID. So, Devin, are you planning to stop by the Sketchers event, the Speed Sketchers event on Wednesday?
I don't know. I might have to do that. It looks pretty fun. How about you?
I mean, it looks pretty fun, too. I mean, pretty busy, but I mean, it's during lunchtime, so I might have to pop by there for a little bit. Maybe a little late lunch, I don't know, just depending on how my day goes. It's always a little rough, depending on how the middle of the week goes. But in any case, that's all for today's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thanks so much for joining us, and be sure to check out ttuhub.net every day for more news. We'll see you on Thursday.